there, fellow modelers. Skip here again with Skip-O-Matic's Model Mania. I picked up a new little toy for my toolbox that I wanted to show y'all. It's actually an idea I got from another channel. So this isn't my original idea. This is something I learned from another builder on YouTube. In fact, you should go check out his channel, and it's called Morries Kustoms. I'll try to put a screenshot of his channel homepage, and I'll also have some links down in the description, down there somewhere. One to the homepage and one to the specific video that I saw this on. The video is about 3 years old. It's part 3 of 3 parts of building a 1/24 scale, 1/25 scale diorama. I'm wanting to build some dioramas of my own, especially for like picture taking and video for like a backdrop. But anyway, corrugated metal roofing. He shows how to make your own. And just a cool little tool you can get. It's for paper crafting. It's for crimping paper. There's a couple different patterns you get, but the one you get is the one for the straight crimping. It basically makes a piece of paper in a kind of an accordion shape. I picked this one up on Amazon. It was I don't know, $19, $20. So, you know, basically a $20 bill. If you're doing more than a couple pieces and you're going to be doing some dioramas, this thing will pay for itself on the first diorama. But basically, just make these out of aluminum. He shows making these using the disposable aluminum pans for baking and like casseroles, and I think there's even like some throwaway cookie sheets that you can get. They're a thin aluminum. It's basically a real heavy foil. He shows using those, but I am really cheap. Well, I wouldn't say I'm really cheap, but when I can get something for free for making this kind of stuff, I will. So I made all of these. I got some other ones here, I'll get into that. Made these from these. And they're like the same thickness. These aluminum cans these days are pretty thin. So basically what I did is you cut the top and bottom off the can, and you just need a good utility knife. This is my handy dandy one I carry all the time. Just a good utility blade for let me get the right angle there. Just these blades. Just keep a good sharp one. And basically, if I can do this here, is I come down where it's going to be all flat from here to here, and just start. Just be real careful you don't take off a digit, because we need all of our digits for making models, or at least most of them. Probably don't need that digit much right there. Definitely need these ones. I just kind of cut around here. Top. Do the same for the bottom. won't take too long. Hope I'm not boring anybody. Keep my thumb there, at least give you some suspense. Need some suspense music. Almost there. You don't have to worry about being totally straight on these cuts. Not yet. And now we're waiting for the blood to come spurting out, aren't you? There you go. There's the top and the bottom. Now if you want to reuse these, maybe you make some cheesy UFO or something for a cheesy Ed Wood science fiction movie. I just toss them. And then, I don't know about other cans. These are ones I have a bunch of all the time. But there's a lot of times anymore where they're printed on the metal or whatever, you'll see a line somewhere. And these cans are pretty good because you got a nice solid line right there. You can just take your scissors, a good pair of scissors. At least they're a good pair when you start. Just cut along that line nice and straight. Or fairly straight. I'm going in a hurry. And voila. And I just kind of try to get the curve out of it. Kind of helps flatten it out a little. Whoops! Ah, my eye. There you go. There, it's fairly flat. Now, you want to clean up these edges, but you're going to have a nice straight edges here. If you take your time, they're actually straighter than that one. But basically, you square it up. It's nice if you got something like one of these gridded cutting pads. You make it line it up flat there, and then kind of get it close to a line there. You see this? Alright, let's go up here. There we go, now we can see it better. Line it up with that straight line. That'll make it square. Keep it square. And then you line up, get a nice straight edge. I use this heavy aluminum one. You're probably wondering what the hell happened to the end of that ruler. Well, this is a custom ruler now. My wife made it for me. It's a back scratcher too. It was a good ruler. Yeah, she had an incident with the paper shredder. Yeah, she thought it was jammed before. After this got in there, it was really jammed. Luckily, yeah, the paper shredder's working again. This isn't. I really need to just cut that off. I said, well, it's a good heavy aluminum ruler. It makes a good cutting straight edge. So that's what happened to that. Yeah, I know, some useless trivia. So let's square that. Hold that like that. Roughly. Take your knife. Hold down good. All you gotta do is get a good score across there. You don't have to cut all the way through. And you just kind of bend it on your score. And there you got. You do the repeat for the other side, and then you end up with one that's all square. I got some all ready to go here. All nice and square. Now, I marked this one to cut it down because this is fairly wide. You can get the whole can in this crimper. This is one of the wider crimpers. It's actually for like a full sheet of paper. What I found out is when you try to do the whole long one like that, which I did some, they oil can on you. And they're kind of hard to keep flat if you want to glue them down on whatever you're building. Whether it's a fence or a roof or a barn wall, whatever you're going to use it for. Corrugated metal's used for all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I don't really like that, so every one of them that's long like that, I'll oil can. And you probably cut these down and get the oil can out. If they're shorter, like this one, they don't oil can. This one here is probably, yeah, this one in 125 scale is equivalent to 10 feet long, which is what, 5 inches or so. Yeah, it's just shy of 5 inches long. That's a pretty good length for the longest ones. All my stuff is for 120. Most of my stuff is 125 scale. This would be an 8-foot sheet in 125 scale, which is in inches is about 3 3/4. It's actually in 8 feet is 96. So it's 96 millimeters long. So that's there. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make one for you. I'm going to try and keep this video short. So there, I've got my line already. I already did. I'm going to cut on that. Okay. And I'm going to take this, kind of get it started. You want to make sure it goes in there straight. And let's see, I think that's pretty, nope, it's crooked. This is the hardest part, making sure it starts in there straight. You can kind of get it going there, up in there straight. So you can see that or not. And kind of maybe start it. That looks pretty straight. Go ahead and close it up. And then you start. Kind of keep the pressure on it. Don't let it go all the way out if you can. Now it's not a big deal. You can usually restart it. And then come back. Try and do this 2 or 3 times over it. Make sure you get good crimps. Make sure you don't go out. And there. And that's 3 times probably. And there we go. Voila. Yeah, I started a little crooked. That's okay, you can always trim them up. Yeah, that one started crooked. So you got to play with it, learn it. I'm still learning some of them. I mess up one every now and then, but hey, aluminum cans are everywhere. I got all kinds of these cut. Try a shorter one. I'm probably starting this from the wrong side anyway. I gotta use my fat belly. Started. Yeah, that one's straighter. There's another one. Yeah, that one's nice and straight. So, there it is. So, hope you learned something. If you didn't already know about this, go over and check out Morries Kustoms. He's got a lot of cool videos on there for making dioramas, making some accessories for dioramas. It's kind of a neat channel. Go over and check him out. If you like it, subscribe to him. And I'm going to go play around with this some more. Make some more of these panels. I don't know what I'm going to use them on yet, but I'm going to have some. Do the ones I've got cut anyway. And until next time, hopefully you like this video. We'll catch you later.